Hello, my name is Joanna. Welcome to my first tutorial of urban modeling. To start with, I'll show you how to make a really basic model from layers in AutoCAD. And for this, we have to make sure that we have everything drawn on layers. So we put the command layer, LA, enter, and we just see how everything's on a different layer. The blocks, localities, contours, properties and roads. So we have to make sure everything is in different layers before opening it to 3dsmax. So now that we're in 3dsmax, we just go to before we make the importing, we go to customize and go to the units and make sure that it's on meters. And on the system's unit setup, check again that it's 1 unit, 1 meters. So we just go import and go to your AutoCAD file, and a window like this will be displayed. Just say yes, and then in here it's gonna say incoming file units. It's gonna be on meters, and this is gonna display the whole size of the model, and you just check it makes sense to you. You can choose how to derive your primitives, and because we've drawn layers, we're going to choose layers. These are some geometry options that you can adjust in case you have closed open splines, and you can close them by just say weld vertices, but assuming that everything is right, we're just going to untick them all and just go OK. So here is our model, and our layers can be checked in with this icon. We just open this, and in here we can hide. So here I'm just looking at the roads, so let's just hide the roads and open the blocks. And once we have the blocks, we can't choose a single spline because we've decided to import it as a layer. So, and from here we can already start doing basic modifications to the layers. Like the most basic one is going to be extrude. So when we extrude all the blocks, and we choose an amount, let's say 0.2 meters, and so we're just gonna have our footpaths ready, and then we go on layers again, go to property. We can just extrude the property layer. This might take a while. So from here, if we wanted to, we could choose all of the buildings that are, let's say, 1 level. Let's just choose them randomly. And we could detach these splines from the whole layer. And we just go detach, and we just say 1 level, sorry. Okay. And when we deselect, no, sorry. And here we are at 1 level. we can just extrude this with 3 meters, which is what level is, and just go like this. But this would take ages in this case because we have the whole Footscray grid, so we're not going to do that. And instead of that, we're gonna just forget about the property lots for a second and work with the blocks only. So we have an editable spline here, and we turn it into an edit poly. So we just go from this modifier menu into edit poly. We just look for it here, click on it, and it'll turn our editable spline into a mesh. And from here we can either extrude it and into a homogeneous height, but we don't want that, so we just want a rough density volume. So to do that, we're just gonna use a really basic density map like this, which is on a grayscale. It's really important that you have the most dense on white and the least dense on black. So we're just gonna apply another modifier to the edit poly, which is called displace. So we click in displace, and it's gonna show us an orange square like this. And we will see that if we play around with the parameters, which is, let's say, 100, which is going to displace it from where it is in a uniform fashion. So we just go here to image and put a map, a bitmap. We're just going to choose the bitmap of density. Here we go. And we'll say again 30 for strength. And we will see it changed roughly. The white part that is here, it's higher than this one, and also for the grays. If we push it more, we're going to make it more dramatically. So if strength is 30 meters, it means that this is the top height. And just to make it look more evident, we can just map it and go M for materials. Just make it. And then go to maps. And to add a diffuse color, we just choose our map again. We apply it, we just drag it to, and we'll just see that it's gray. So in order for it to display it in the viewport, we just click this little icon, show standard map in viewport.